centering pass goes off somebody's skate, and Northwest is going to bring it up into the neutral zone. They're going to play it to the outside. Quick Stavardian spinorama, and it dies on the crease. It is then picked up. Veronica Simpson standing tall in the goal. And they're going to say it's a crease violation on the Sting. It's going to be an offensive possession for Northwest. He played like shit last night.
Garbage side, we got one.
Quick backside pass goes behind the net. Northwest is just going to work it around. That's going to be in the crease. Going to be a goalie ring here. Is going to hand pass it out to Emo. Emo looking middle. Couldn't quite connect with Channing. That's a turnover breakaway. And Northwest is going to bank it off of Veronica Simpson's pad into the twine. And Northwest takes a late lead, 1-0, finally breaking the egg in this one with 7:26 to go in the half. On the shorthanded goal, I didn't realize that about. Play it out of the center to Emo. Emo finds Thompson. Thompson fights her check off. He's going to circle, laying him wait. She cuts through to the middle, is looking for the pass, finds it outside of the net. It's a quick flip shot that dies in goalie's pads. Now it's a goalmouth scramble for Hoffenroth. She's fighting through on it, gets it back. Is going to be a blue line violation. Bringing up a goalie ring. She's going to play it into the corner. A little bit of pressure from Poffenroth. Doesn't do much as Northwest attacks. Big stretch comes in and slings one towards Simpson. She plays that one away easily. And then plays it behind the net for 19. I believe it's Taya. Or Leia. Or Laya. I don't really know. Dottie plays it ahead for Elsa Clausen-Roth, who cuts middle, can't quite get a shooting lane, so she's just going to spin around and look for something open. Still 10 seconds on the shot clock as she gypsy-doodles her way through. Had a good rebound that no one could grasp. It's turned over into the neutral zone once again. Now it is Casavenda fighting for the ring, has a good stick check, gets the forced turnover to Dottie. Dottie comes inside. Slings one at the net. I think it went wide. Maybe it was saved. It was hard to tell. It's picked up behind the net for Elsa. She takes a no-angle shot looking to reset the clock. Can't quite get it back. Northwest fires it through the neutral zone. It was a failed interception attempt on the breakaway, number 12. Kind of didn't have enough real estate there to do much with it. She gets the shot clock reset, now circles around the net and tries to slide it through the 5-hole. There was no room there at all. Simpson plays it back for someone. It's played up to Page. Page's going to push in the middle for Channing. Channing tried to slide it back, caught nothing but edge. And now Northwest on the fast break. They're going to play it to the outside post. Good middle cut. She wires one at Simpson and knocks it down with the blocker save. And he comes over to Emo. Emo to Greer. Greer's able to pitchfork that one ahead to Page. Page cuts inside outside, loses the ring, and then Channing gets a shot off but misses. And then it's turned over to Greer. Greer's going to fire one. That one didn't miss by much. As the goalie picks it up in the crease, she's going to play it behind the net. Northwest looking for the breakout. They're going to find the outside edge being watched. Has no room anywhere. Emo's able to pick up the loose ring. It's stranded. Getting a little bit of a hook there, not called by the referees. Thompson overskates it. She's struggling to stick the ring today. I don't know what's happened to the end of her stick. Now it's played ahead to Poffenroth. Oh, yeah. Thompson in the corner is going to slide it across for 15. He takes the long outside shot, and it is pulled in. by the Northwest goalie. Thompson's there, picks up the errant ring, is going to slide it across. Was looking for Poffenroth. He couldn't handle the heat on the pass. And she does pick it up off the boards. She's going to cut inside, outside, takes the short angle shot, finds the goalie's pad, gets a shot clock reset, and then the centering pass kind of goes up into no man's land. Nobody was there. It's a rolling range through the middle that Northwest picks up. They fire somebody in. She can't quite get it through as Thompson's there for the stick check. But Northwest does recover with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Lots of time, and they're going to call it on, I don't know what that whistle was for. Goalie rings, so it must have been something around the crease. It's played up to Elsa Clausen-Roth. Into the neutral zone to Channing. Channing tried to slide that one through to Gotti, couldn't quite find the hole. Northwest intercepts and brings it up through the neutral zone. Long outside pass, can't get picked up. Scooby's there as a nice stick check, swipes it away up the boards, gets it back, and then sends it up to Gotti. Gotti's got Casabenda streaking. Casabenda sticks the ring without any problems, dishes it to Elsa. Elsa gets the goalie sliding, but can't quite find the side of the net as that one flies just about an inch wide. Casabenda picks it up with the new shot clock. She's got lots of time. Cutting in over top, looking for a passing outlet, finds Gotti, but Gotti gets her pocket picked. And Northwest going to send it into the neutral zone. It's picked up by 14, is laying away. Casabenda gets it on the backside shoulder. Centering pass to Gotti, and Gotti just overplayed the ring a little bit. Turns it over to Northwest, who's going to come in, streak on the outside, good backdoor pass. Wires one at the head of Veronica Simpson, doesn't miss by much. And they pick it up with a new shot clock on the backside post, then a long outside shot goes straight into the pads of Simpson. She's going to pick it up and feather it over to 14. He's going to find Paige Jensen through the middle. Jensen to Channing. Channing in the corner, gives it to Paige. Jensen cuts inside, kind of feathers one through. It hits a bunch of sticks, and now it's a fight for the ring. Channing gets it back, slides it to the middle for Paige, who couldn't quite handle it. It's turned over as she was pushed off the ring. No call on the play, I'm not sure how. And that's a nice drop pass. Good lead pass inside. Simpson read that play like a book. There was no chance in hell they were beating her there. Now it's a big slash by 16. Thompson still fighting for the ring. Now Northwest is going to get possession, and they're going to get the delayed penalty. So the power play coming up for the Sting. It has been nothing to write home about so far this season. The Sting power play has given up as many goals as they have scored on the power play this year. Hopefully looking to turn that around, as the only goal for the Northwest came on the penalty kill. Thompson's going to play it to the boards for 15. 15 sends it across to Poffenroth. Poffenroth circles, comes back in, gets the ring knocked off her stick, but she's able to recover it. Cuts over top, back inside, comes through the middle, finds a lot of traffic, and then is able to slide it on the inside post between the goalie skate and the post. A little worm burner of a shot, gets them all sleeping, and it's a power play goal. So we're back up to 50-50 on the power play, and it's a 1-all game with a minute 18 remaining in the first half. Northwest plays it to the side. It's going to be bounce pass in and off. Poffenroth was still fighting for it. Thompson with a good stick check, plays it over to Isla Nash. Isla Nash is going to pick that one up. She tries to slide it through the middle. It ricochets to 19. 19 is going to play it in the middle to Thompson. Thompson plays it off the Northwest skates. It is brought back, recovered for the moment by Poffenroth. She gets hauled down. Thompson picks it back up on the line. Now Northwest gets it on the stick. It's a big schmozzle on the sideboards. 15 getting triple teamed on the inside as the Sting elect to get some new personnel on the ice. We're going to play it backside. White Club sends it across ice. They couldn't quite get their intended receiver. A nice drop pass through the middle, a little flip pitchfork shot through the clutch of Veronica Simpson, who's going to play it to the net side for the Cuban assassin, Isla Nash. plays it up the wall to Elsa. Elsa finds Casavenda, got a nice pass, but it was picked off through the middle by Northwest. Casavenda still fighting to get it back. Good stick check by her. And that's going to do it for the first job. And lays in wait, has a bit of a... Played to the outside, launching through, long stretch pass, does get its way through. Veronica Simpson stands tall in the net and blocks that one away as it's swept into the side. It's going to be a goalie wing. Are you going to be around for American Thanksgiving? You're going to have that Thursday off? Which weekend is that? November 28th pitch? 27th? If you're home, come to it. Like, we do a big thing with kids sport every year down at the rooftop downtown. It's like living the elephant there and just a shit show. Like, we usually get there at 9 for the first game, 8 for the first game. And then I think I got home at like 2:30 in the morning last year.
Cab ride home.
Uber in, Uber out.
Yeah.
Right.
Springer lead up double.
There'll be String and I for sure. I think we're not sure if Connor's going to join us, and then it's like we've got a table there and everything now. Like it's got a table, and then Iconic UNC is kind of a title sponsor, so they give me a bunch of tickets for that. But it's a good time. It's like all the food you just eat all day. Usually I don't know, it's like full meals with like a complete Thanksgiving dinner, and then usually I have wristbands from Iconic. That's like an open bar. Yeah, it's a fucking shit show. After the games, I thought we were going home and getting the Uber is strong, and next thing you know, I'm fucking blind. Are they still open downtown? Oh yeah, it was fucking, I grew up at Peter's, but fucking, I've been there like 3 years. I was like, fucking there was a girl 15 years old, because she was in a high school class, and they used to teach in the first open gym. I was like, we need to leave. They were like, now we're really not leaving. It was a fun night though. It's yellow, I don't know what that means. It means it's trying to get service but putting it through a bullshit. Simpson brought back through the middle, pushed to the side. There is no shot angle on that one, and Simpson makes the easy save. Played to the outside wall. Looking for Elsa crossing off. And we are back to even strength. Quick fast breakaway for Northwest. They seem to keep penetrating our defenders and getting in behind enemy lines. Need to shore that up. Good drop pass through the middle. Long outside shot kicked away by Simpson. No problem with that one burner of a shot. Now he's played to the outside, cuts back inside. He has no shooting lane whatsoever, so she's just going to continue on in the public skating route. Now looking for a pass. She finds it. She had this streaking defenseman who came in. Couldn't quite handle the heat of the pass, and now it's played behind the net. Little no-angle shot from the next side. Somehow banks it off the side of Veronica Simpson's shoulder and into the top shelf. And it is now 2-1 Northwest. And the no-angle shot that somehow found a hole like a mouse getting through the wall in winter. Isla Nash gets it off the center ring, plays it across, is looking for Greer, Still bouncing around. Isla Nash now has possession. She plays it to Greer. Greer gets body checked hard through the middle. No call on that. I guess they're going to say rubbing his racing. Little Cobra Kai style as Casavenda cuts through the middle, still has it. She's going to fly that one into the corner. It's going to be picked up. Well, it was almost picked up by Dottie. Now Northwest picks it up. Going to send it up the wall. And firing it down the ice was Sturby there to break it up. Unfortunately, she caught an edge. Northwest recovers. We're going to take it off the pad. Veronica Simpson can't quite get the shot clock reset as the ring doesn't come out of the crease. And she's going to play it to the backside post for Sturby. Sturby looking for a passing option. She is going to find through the middle. He's got Thompson. Thompson leaves it for Paige Jensen. He cuts on the inside. Doesn't miss by much as the goalie's able to just push that one away. Thompson getting pushed off. It's going to bring up a whistle. I'm not sure what the whistle was for. Looks like penalty upcoming to Northwest. Ooh. Surprised they scratched the shot for today, or is it scratch? Then he played good yesterday. He did, but he can't run very well. No. Thompson plays it to Jensen. Gives it back to Thompson with the quick stick, and that one just barely caught by the goalie and goes to the corner. Jensen picks it back up, is looking for Channing on the drop pass, couldn't quite connect. Northwest brings it up the wall. They're going to send it to the backside post. Be able to win the race. Emo got outskated by the forward. Now Thompson has it, plays it back to 13. He's going to cut around the net. She's going to bring it through the middle. Was looking for Channing. Channing couldn't quite catch up to it as Northwest got a better angle on the ring, and they're going to bring it back into the offensive zone. Drop it to the half boards, and still looking for the play to develop. Showing a lot of really good patience here is Northwest. They send it to the middle, and that one's blocked. In the skates of Thompson and Emo, now trying to fight for it is 13, does come away with it. She's got Elsa up, is then trying to pass it up to Hoffenroth. That was a little bit behind her heels. Northwest picks it back up. 13 took a hard spill, and then the cross net shot just narrowly misses the post and goes into the corner. New shot clock for Northwest. I don't know why they got the reset there. I didn't think it touched anybody, but they were giving it anyways. Now Northwest defender catches an edge. Hoffenroth plays it back for 15. 15 still got it. She's going to cut inside, looking for somewhere to give it to. Finds Hoffenroth on the outside. She's going to fire our first field goal of the game. That one goes through the uprights about 10 feet over the net. It is picked up by Elsa. She takes the low angle short side shot. It's pulled away by the glove of the goalie. Picked back up by Hoffenroth, who gets her heels kicked out from under her, and Northwest picks it up. Trying to ride it out on the boards. Gets played into the neutral zone. Aya Nash is there to break up the forward pass, and then she gives it to Elsa Roth, who's going to cut inside. Cuts back in on the angle, gets the shot off, but finds nothing but center mass for the big goalie of Northwest. Is able to play this one up quickly through the middle. It's picked up, and now brought in on the 3-on-0. They're going to cut long side, pulls it across, and flips it over a sliding Veronica Simpson, who is completely hung out to dry on the fast break transition. Kudos to the Northwest team on the fast break. They saw the sweeping transition and were able to play the ring out of the crease and get it down ice very quickly as they double up the score 3-1 with 3:40 to go in the third quarter. Giving chase is Dottie. She's unable to find the ring, gets pushed up. Shannon with the good stick check forces the errant pass. It does end up finding its recipient. She overskates it. Casavenda's right there to pick it up. Gives it to Dottie. Dottie's going to skate into 3 defenders and then Superman through the middle. And that is going to be a tripping call against Northwest. Thompson with the center ring, plays it to the half wall. Nobody saw that coming. Jensen's going to skate around the middle. Thompson tries to set the pick. Offenroth has it at the net side. And it's turned over in the middle. Fast break for Northwest. They're going to come and stretch down the ice. She is going to get hauled down, I think, by Thompson. She's going to get the roughing penalty. Strike out again. So 1:35 to go in the penalty. 2:47 to go in the... So 1:35 in the penalty Northwest. Oh, it was Jensen who gets charged with the roughing, not Thompson. I am corrected. So it's going to be 4-on-4 for a minute 35, 25-second backhand power play for Northwest. As they take the long outside shot. That one's hauled in by Simpson easily. She hand passes it up to 13, who's going to dump that one through. It's going to be a two-line pass, so Elsa's going to have to just wait. It's picked up and then turned over in the middle by Northwest. Ross streaking in. She takes the long shot, and she kind of catches the goalie sleeping with a sneaky floater that catches the inside post and goes through the armpits. With the Northwest goalie showing some life on the 4-on-4. The Sting refusing to go away, and they're going to catch it back up. It's a 3-2 ring game. Still 4-on-4. 2 minutes and 19 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Played to the half wall. Northwest cutting him back over top. They're going to spend it. Just dumping it at the net. It somehow found a hole on Veronica Simpson. I couldn't see where that one went in. I think maybe between her legs. And it's a air guitar celly from Northwest. Just like that, the score is doubled back up 4-2. 55 seconds remaining in the 4-on-4. Isla Nash has it. She's going to play it to the boards for Greer. Greer's going to cut inside, cuts over top. She's going to feather one up the net. It's corralled in easily by Northwest. The goalie couldn't quite get her intended recipient on the hand pass as Greer got on her horse, picked that one up. She slides it through the middle on an activating Isla Nash. The pass was just a little bit behind her, and now Northwest is just going to fire that one down the length of the ice and look for a reset. It's picked up. Now played into the middle. I think they were thinking there was going to be a call on that. There was not. Dottie picks it up, kicks it to her stick. She's going to come inside. Couldn't outweight the goalie. She showed a lot of patience on that one and just knocked it away. And now it's a fast break back up the middle from Northwest on the 3-on-2. They try to shovel one through, and it's going to just inch its way to Veronica Simpson, who couldn't quite find the ring. She didn't have it covered. Plays it to the corner. It's picked up by the Sting, but pulled off with her stick. A big turnover at the goal mouth, and now 11's going to pick it up. Good stick check there by Emo. He's got Thompson in the neutral zone. Thompson looking to give it back, but gives it right to the Northwest defender. As I believe Emo zigged when Thompson was wanting her to zag. Now they're going to play around the net. Little house should go in action here. Drop pass inside. Fooled even the Northwest forward who was not ready for it. Another sneaky drop pass. Fooled their teammate. And it gets knocked off by the stick check. Casabenda had it. Got her pocket picked. She got swarmed. And Thompson's able there to fish it away. Still can't get much possession going. There's been about 8 shot clock resets. I don't think any of them are called for. Play is going to get pushed back into the middle. Five seconds to go in the quarter. And they're going to try and sneak one in. It almost caught the edges of Veronica Simpson. And that's going to do it. We got 1 quarter of play left to go. It's 4-2. The Sting trailing Northwest. We seem to have their number. really hope that mute was working. So PJ's going to fire that one to the net, and it's going to find nothing but a goalie pad. They do recover the ring on the shot clock reset, and that is somehow going to get a sneaky shot through. It's a little ring that could just kept rolling and found its way over the goal line. I don't even think it had the heat to get to the back of the mesh, but either way, it's going to count. 4-3 is the Sting finding some life here, trying to keep this one going and getting out of hand. It's a one-goal game in the final quarter with 10:37 to go. The Northwest can't quite get the penetration that they were looking for as Elsie Clausen-Roth picks up the errand ring, and she's going to play it up the boards. Was looking for Channing, couldn't quite find her as Northwest jumped the route and picked up the ring, but they cannot penetrate the offensive zone. And then Channing just falling all over everything, and they're going to hug it out. I guess Robin is racing and following his ringette. It's going to be a neutral zone possession to start. Nyla Nash is going to play it across to Greer. Greer fighting off the check, getting an angle. She tries to play it back towards Poffenroth, but she was covered, and it's a turnover pickoff by Northwest. They're going to get that one coming through, but a good stick check by Isla Nash keeps that threat down. It's 19 is going to bring it up. She's got a player on the outside. She's going to hit the seam route to Greer. Greer plays it ahead for 15. He cuts back inside, still has the ring, tries to slide it through the middle. It's blocked, kicked away. Northwest now has some sloppy play up through the neutral zone. It's going to be a two-ring pass. Pothenroth picks it up. She's pretty strong on the ring, leaves it for Emo. Emo gets stick checked and then falls, goes head first into the boards. And they're going to get possession back to Northwest. This one played to the half wall. She's going to play it to the Rezo. They couldn't quite corral that one in. It's lost opportunity, but not lost possession, as Northwest still has it. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Centering pass goes through absolutely everybody. How was there a reset there? There was no possession. They're going to give an offensive possession back to Northwest. They couldn't quite see the angle to know why that was made, but judgment call, I guess. Northwest is going to cut off the half wall through the middle. Drop pass comes back, and it's put away and stopped by Veronica Simpson, who picks up the ring, plays it to the net side. 14's going to play this one up, and kind of got a cross in Casavenda and threw it behind her. Casavenda doesn't give up on the ring, though, is able to fight the check off and gives it to Dottie, who cuts inside. She tries to pick the hole, and it just catches the goalie's shoulder, goes wide over the net. Northwest picks it back up. They're going to stretch the ice up to the neutral zone, find a streaking player who gets stick checked by Thompson, who's coming back inside. Thompson still waiting on her check. Now they're going to play it to the backside wall. The no-angle shot doesn't go anywhere. Northwest picks it up on the sideboard. Still a one-goal game, 4-3. Northwest leading the Sting. One's batted away by Elsa Clausen-Roth, but recovered by Northwest. And now Channing on the stick check. It's going to come out over the ringette line. She's able to pick it up. Fires it up to Jensen, who had touched it. Now Elsa Clausen-Roth was trying to play it back to Channing. It got intercepted. Northwest coming in on the three-man press. They're going to cut outside, looking to come around the net. They're caught on the middle of a line change, though, so doesn't have a lot of options. She's going to just keep cutting over the front of the net. Plays it to the backside, nobody home. They're not able to pick it up from behind the net, and then leave it in the corner for White Gloves. And they'll play it back inside. 5 seconds to go on the shot clock, and it's knocked away by Greer. Isla Nash picks that one up, tries to slide it through the middle to Paige Jensen. It was just on the backside of her heels, and Northwest picks up the iron ring once again, pressing. 19 gets hauled down, hooked away, no call on that one as it plays ahead to Poffenroth. He couldn't handle it. Now Nash gets the turnover inside the zone. She's going to get tripped up. They're going to say no harm, no foul, and give the possession back to Northwest in the offensive zone. Ooh. 4-3, 7 minutes to go. Northwest pressing in the offensive zone. I'm going to play it to the back wall. Cutting in. That's a weak sauce shot from the outside, and it's picked up by Emo, who's going to come up the wall. She gets stick checked off the ring, and now 13 has it. She overskates it. It's picked back up by the Northwest forward, and she's going to have her second field goal of the game as that one kicked right through the uprights.
They dropped it. Oh my God. Terrible. Terrible.
Poffenroth picks it in. She's going to spin and move. Doesn't fire the shot. Now the shot does come. It's played away by the goalie into the corner. Northwest picks it up and recovered. It's going to be a tripping call to Poffenroth, who I think was making a play on the ring. He just got a little bit of bad luck there.
Oh my.
That's the T-ball.
Yeah.
Right through his glove.
Yeah, like through the old way.
That's the guy that's doing that's charged as an error. Northwest circling the net. Going to cut inside. Runs into a couple stick checks, fires it away, but they're able to retain possession. And then a long outside shot off of the stick catches Simpson, I think, or Simpson, who was screened, I think. That one finds the back of the net, and it is 5-3 Northwest with only 6 minutes to go.
What year? 2022?
Yeah, 21, 22, something like that.
It's like you won your first year you played, right?
Yeah, I've won every year I've
So
played.
that's your team?
Yeah.
Where's the other banners?
I don't know if we put them up yet. They might be in Crossfield now, actually, because that's where we play. Where are other banners at? Did we call the tournament?
Me too. Gotta come to. Or not.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was like, why didn't you take a cut at that? So the timeout is over. Derby's going to start with the ring in the center, and she's going to play it over to 14. 14's going to try and stretch the ice on the stretch pass to Thompson. It's picked off, though. And Northwest presses. They get the long one. We've got our fourth field goal of the game as that one fires through the uprights. Now the Sting trying to move the ring up. They find Casavenda. Casavenda's got Thompson, who plays it through the legs in the screen, but the goalie able to just catch a piece of that one, and now Northwest going to bring it back up into the neutral zone. Good stick check by Sturby there, leaves it for Casavenda. Casavenda back to Sturby. Sturby's going to draw a penalty here. It's going to be a delayed one. She gets the shot off. Can't quite find the net. Still no possession. Now Northwest does, and that's going to bring up the slashing call against Northwest. It's 5-3 with 5 minutes to go. The Sting desperately needing to strike on this power play. Channing has it at the net side. He's going to drop it back to Elsa Clausen-Roth. That one's going to trickle its way to the goalie. She's going to hand pass it out to the ringette line. Has a man waiting, can't quite get it out as the Sting were there, but Northwest persistently able to get this kick. Now Jensen with the good stick check, leaves it to Channing. Channing plays it ahead, looking for Elsa. Elsa's tangled up with two defenders. They're able to keep the ring in the offensive zone as Channing pulls it up, but she's getting double teamed inside. Now Jensen comes in to help her out. She's able to fish the ring out. Getting watched on the outside. She's going to cut back in over top. Doesn't have a drop pass there. Now tries to play it back inside, but it's kicked away by Northwest, who get possession and bring it back up into the center ice. Now it's Clausen-Roth chasing. Northwest has it back, and they're going to just roof it. She fires a laser into the attic. Over the shoulder of Veronica Simpson, who's doing everything she could, and it is now 6-3 with a second shorthanded goal by Northwest. Now the Sting needing to get some energy and some life back into the last 4 minutes if they want to have any hope of getting back into this one. It's played up to the wall for 15. She's going to take the long outside shot. That one almost found a hole, but the goalie had to slap the pad down and just in time to keep it from finding the back of the net. Now Northwest is pressing. They're going to stretch the ice to the backside. Takes the long outside shot. Simpson played that one perfectly on the angle. Not sure why that wasn't a penalty call there, but they're going to cut back through. Big blocker saved by Simpson, who ends up clutch. But Northwest able to get the rebound, keeping this press alive. They're going to take a long outside shot. They didn't find anything. And coming back inside, that one's going to hit the crossbar and then comes out. Veronica Simpson finds it. That might be the longest 5-second count I've ever seen in my life. Hand passed out, but then turned over in the neutral zone, and then Poffenroth is just going to fire her shoulder into the Northwest defender. She's going to get a delayed penalty coming up here. Northwest is still looking and pressing. Nice drop pass in the middle. They're going to fire that one up the net. It's a good reset on the clock. Now fighting for it is Emo. She can't quite come up with it. Northwest going to slide that one. That one just narrowly missed. And they pick up the rebound once again. No look backhand shot. Misses the net by a country mile. And Emo finally calls the delayed penalty on the hook. It's against Poffenroth, who's going to have to come off of the player's bench and into the penalty box, as it took a good 30-45 seconds for the Sting to get any possession and get the delayed whistle. 2:48 to go. It is 6-3. Unfortunately, Northwest leading the Sting. This one's going to get played to the outside. Now it's just a game of possession for Northwest, as they can just hold it and let the clock tick down. They're going to play it back inside. Outside shot. They're going to cut inside. That one's going to violate the crease and bring up a goalie ring. 2:22 to go. Simpson plays it up to Sturby. Sturby looking to cut middle, looking for Thompson. Couldn't quite get through the defender. We're going to keep moving it now. Not sure what the call is there, but I think they're giving possession back to Northwest in the neutral zone here.
They didn't do anything with that player on base.
I understand how he doesn't get called on box with all of this. Yeah, like he keeps moving. It looks like he's moving backwards. Like, how is that not a box? I'm also surprised batters don't protest it. Yeah, like he's rocking it. Now played to the side to Casavenda. Casavenda is going to Reverse it back in the corner, come up over top. Still can't quite now as a shooting lane. She's going to fire that one high and wide. It's picked up by also with a new shot clock because the goalie did tip that shot from Casavendez. She's going to wire one. That one hit the post and skate out. Look at game of inches. I can't believe that one didn't find the back of the net. Now Elsa's going to bring it through. She's going to tiptoe the line. She still has it on her stick. Somehow came away with it with some nifty stick and footwork. Now fires it cross body over the goalie's shoulder and going to the other side of the net. And that's going to make it 6-4 with 1:12 to go. So the Sting still have a chance, although it's a glimmer of a hope of a chance, but they're not out of this one just yet. As Elsa Clausen-Roth with the big short-handed goal gets the goalie sliding left and slings it right into the back of the net. Now Northwest plays it ahead. 2 shot clocks remaining in the game. The Sting really need to get possession back here and get the ring off of the Northwest stick. She's just going to burn as much time as she can. Slides it in the middle. Josie with a hard shot. It is kicked away by Veronica Simpson and picked up by Emo. Emo still trying to get the zone. She's going to find Greer in the neutral zone. He's got to get this one moving forward. Finds Jensen. 38 seconds to go. On the press by Jensen. She tries to flip one through. It doesn't find a hole, and then it's played out to the line by Northwest. 25 seconds to go. Neutral zone, Schmazel. It's going to get flipped ahead, looking for Thompson. Thompson makes a good stick check, but can't come up with the ring. And now Northwest is pressing. They've got a man on the fast break through the middle. They're going to carve it cross ice. Couldn't quite get picked up, but then overskates it, and the stick check is there by Thompson. We got 3, 2, 1, and that is going to do it as your Sting come up just a dollar short and a day late, losing 6-4 to Northwest. That's it for the broadcast today.